So Coalition Against Typhoid is the largest consortium against typhoid, and and all experts of typhoid gather for this meeting, and it happens every 2 years, and Pakistan fortunately had a very good presence there. We had at least 10 members from our team visit Rwanda, present posters or make oral presentations, and it was a huge success, and we received
How do you define success?
like huge appreciation and points that were taken up for policy, especially our data for the seroefficacy, the vaccine immunogenicity, the longevity of immune response for up till 4 years, which is the first of its kind data from a field study, and the systematic review that Rabab presented, that's on the newer vaccines for typhoid. It was not just new, it was also old vaccines. So it was a systematic review that was based on all vaccines for typhoid over the last 20 years. Because this is the first time that such long-term data on immune response is available for this new vaccine. Remember, this is a very new vaccine that was launched for the first time in Pakistan in the year 2020. 2019, there was a campaign, and in 2020, it became available in EPI Pakistan. So in 2017-18, we had done our outbreak response using this vaccine, which was again the first time in the world that had happened. And children from that cohort, the Hyderabad outbreak cohort, we had followed over a period of 4 years and collected serial blood samples to see what immune response looks like over time with this new vaccine. And we were able to show that this vaccine provides very good protection in children with a single dose up to 4 years. The immune response in younger children, less than 2 years of age, it wanes very quickly. And this is where policy decisions come in, that the world will now be discussing that if a second dose of the vaccine is required for younger children, or a revision in the vaccination schedule is required, because at the moment it is given at 9 months. So if the vaccine immunity wanes off very fast in younger than 2 years, we may discuss that shifting the vaccination schedule to maybe 15 months instead of 9 months. So following introduction of the vaccine in the API program in 2020, we continued our surveillance for typhoid to understand what is the decline in the incidence of disease following vaccine introduction. And our preliminary analysis shows that there is an impact of the vaccine, and there is at least 50% reduction, but this is all crude analysis. This is prelim and crude analysis, and the refined analysis is ongoing, and we should be able to present this in the next quarter. And the other thing was, again, typhoid perforations, which one of our surgeons, Dr. Saqib Qazi, presented. Somehow, typhoid ileal perforations are a huge problem in Pakistan. Of all the high burden countries, we do not yet understand why Pakistan and Niger in Africa are the two high burden countries for perforations. What are the host factors, and what are the pathogen related factors that lead to perforation only in these two countries? And larger studies to understand what the underlying factors are needed, and we will be working towards that with the surgeons and with the basic science people.